What's up guys, Rideshare guy here, and today I've got a video for you about will you receive a 1099 from Lyft and or Uber, right? So if you guys are driving for Uber last year, you should have gotten a 1099K as long as you did at least one ride. Most likely though, you probably did more than one ride, and if you looked at your 1099K from Uber closely, you may have actually noticed that the total amount that they said that they paid you is actually a lot more than the amount you actually made while you were a driver, right? Now, it's not a scam, it's not anything like that. It's because Uber actually considers themselves a third-party payment processor. So all of the payments that they process, including tolls, fees, commission, all that stuff that they end up keeping, they still consider that as being processed, right? So they're going to put that number on your 1099K. Now that doesn't mean you have to pay taxes on all of that money, but all you need to do is add up all of those expenses for the things that Uber takes out, right? The tolls, the fees, the commissions, and you'll be able to find that on your Uber summary page, right? On your partner dashboard. It won't be on your 1099K, and you subtract that from your overall income reported on your 1099K on your Schedule C when you're going and filing your taxes. So I've got more info on exactly how to do that in my tax guide for this year. You can definitely go ahead and check that out. But a quick way to actually check your numbers and make sure that everything is adding up, if you add up all the payments that you receive from Uber throughout the year, let's say, you got paid $100 every single month to keep it easy, right? That number, that your actual payout from Uber on your pay statements that was transferred into your bank account, that should equal the number that Uber says that you made on your 1099K minus all those fees and commissions and tolls and everything, right? So that's a good quick way to reconcile your income, your actual income with your 1099 income, just to do a quick double check, right? So that's the 1099K, okay? Now, there's a little bit different rules for a 1099 MISC, right? So the 1099M, if you guys made over $600 in referral income with Uber, you'll receive a 1099 MISC. If you didn't make over $600 in referral income, you won't receive that 1099 MISC. And Uber and Lyft actually have the same rules when it comes to the 1099 MISC and kind of how they treat it. It's for all the referral income and passenger referrals and driver referrals and all that good stuff. But Lyft actually has different rules for their 1099K. Now, technically, right, Uber, no matter, even if you only did one ride, they'll send you a 1099K for the ride income that you made and the tolls and the commission and all that. Lyft actually only sends you a 1099K if you made over $20,000 and did over 200 rides, right? So if you guys didn't receive a Lyft 1099K, it's probably because you did drive for Lyft, it's probably because you didn't hit those limits. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have to pay taxes on that money. It just means that you'll have to go into your Lyft summary and find all the information there and treat it just like you would with that 1099K, right? Take your total income and make sure that you subtract out the expenses and make sure that that number is equal to the actual amount that Lyft paid you for rides, right? Because that's a number you're always going to end up paying taxes on. So just do a quick sanity check and make sure. You can find Lyft's policy on their website and I'll link to it. But yeah, so that's kind of the questions that you should be asking yourself about whether or not you'll receive a 1099 from Uber and Lyft. Hopefully this video clears things up. I'll be doing lots more around taxes on the blog, on the YouTube channel. So definitely make sure that you check all that information out. And if you guys like this video, definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to ask me any questions because I know it can be confusing. All right, take care.